Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us, and for this special figure showcase we're going to be having a look at the Decepticon Falcon. What we're going to do in this video, we're going to have a quick look at him in both of his modes. He has two very cool little gimmicks that I'm not sure if you're aware of, so if you're not, please stay tuned to watch them and I'll show you how to do both of them. I'm lucky enough to have one of him in his packaging, so we're going to have a quick look at that and the artwork with there. And of course I'll point out a few things that you need to be aware of if you're after purchasing one yourself. I'd also like to take the opportunity to thank everybody who's subscribing, liking and commenting on my videos. I'm really enjoying this. I'm glad you guys are too. So for anybody who isn't a subscriber, please hit that subscribe button for me now, and then you can leave me a comment and I can showcase any figure that you'd like to see as well. Thanks very much. Okay, here we go then. So he came out in 1992, which was obviously the very tail end of the Generation 1 wave and continuity of figures. And for that reason, some of these figures were only available in Europe and in Japan. So this guy, as I say, his name is Falcon, came out in 1992, and along with three other jets, they were referred to as the Predators. As you can see, it says on the big card back there, which were the Decepticon rivals to the Turbo Masters. I've done a couple of videos on the Turbo Masters, so you can see who they are and what I'm talking about with them. So let's get started. We're going to have a quick talk about the robot mode first and foremost. So here's the robot mode. It is a very basic robot. You've just got articulation there at the very high up hips for him. His arms again just swing up and down. He is actually supposed to have a blaster, but I've got to confess that mine has been a victim of GPS, the gold plastic syndrome, which I am currently doing a video on right now. So I'm going to just cheekily, put the page there. You can see you've got a gold blaster there. However, I do still have the three missiles, and that's what these missiles look like, and you can fire them through them, and of course they can just rest under the wing and when he's in either mode. So back to the robot himself. One of the first cool gimmicks to look at is his eyes, and this is very similar to the Turbo Masters. If I just hold him there and put a torch above his eyes, you can see there that his eyes light up. Lovely, nice little gimmick there. That's one of them. I'll show you the other gimmick in a second when he's in jet mode. And you can tell obviously that he turns into a jet by turning around the back. It's all of the kibble of the jet on the back of him, but quite a cool toy. Again, released in the very last parts of Generation 1, so not really known about, didn't really get much airtime, things like that, but there he is one of the Predators. I'm going to now just move on to the alternate mode, and this is the jet. So again, if I wanted to, with these missiles, you could just put them on the wings, and then you've got the missiles underneath as well. So you've got the landing gear which folds out on both of them, and the hips slide up and down there, so be aware of that. People who've tried to force the transformation without sliding that up and down will of course cause the damage, but you can tell underneath, you know, that it's a robot. You've got his arms there and there's his legs. But that's the jet mode. But the other cool gimmick that I'm not sure you'll have seen or if you're aware of, if you fold this down, what you've got, and I'm going to try my best to see if you can see this, I'm going to fold this down, and that is a screen there that you can't really see, but it's got like the schematics or the instructions, or so we say, of how to destroy one of the Autobots. It's a bit like the Japanese Sound Blaster and Soundwave, where you can see. But the really cool thing about this was if you had a Stalker, which we've got there, or indeed Skyquake, but I'm not going to use him again due to GPS. So you come down, and then with this you fold it down, and then you can attach this to there, and then you can then look at the screen that I just said through there. So you can attach all of your Predator jets to either Stalker or to Skyquake. So that was one of the other little cool gimmicks that they could do as well. There we have him. So I'll take him back out and move this. So what we've got in front of us now is the Italian version of Falcon. You can tell it's the Italian because it's made by Gig there. And ironically enough, or interestingly enough, shall I say, that they didn't change his name. His name stayed as Falcon, whereas with most of the Gig releases of the figures, they did actually change the name. Excuse the reflection of the camera, but if I turn it back, unfortunately there's not too much to see on the back. You've got his transformation instructions, and there you've got the fact that it's got the gun and the three missiles. But the cool thing is, here we go, if you look, it's there showing you basically what I've just done, but that's with the other jet. I think that's Flare, and it's talking about, that's what they called it the Mega Visor. So you literally would attach, exactly as you just saw me do, the Predator jets to Stalker, and you can see, as I say, the things what you're looking for through there. So nice little touch to that, nice little gimmick with it. These, I suppose they can be quite hard to find, mainly again because they were produced so late on. and mainly only in Europe, so they didn't really get a huge release. Japan obviously also had them as double packs with the Turbo Masters. Unfortunately, I don't know any of them yet, but here you go, there he is. As I say, cool little jet, two lovely little functions, the light up eyes and the fact that you can, I suppose it is combine or link him up with the other Decepticons to see the screen at the back. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed this, and take care and subscribe for more.